Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be doing another book review about Jenny Han's P.S. I Still Love You, which is a sequel of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I've made that review too. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below in the description box. As usual, a review video will be divided into two sections, the spoiler-free section and also the spoiler section, which I will tell you when the spoiler section will come. On to it, spoiler-free section. I'm going to give you my general thoughts about what I thought about the book with no spoilers. So some of you, if you want to read it, you could just listen to what I have to say about it and then can leave when the spoiler section starts to come. What I thought about the book was absolutely amazing. I've repeated this a lot of times, but I don't read romance books. But this book was absolutely mind-blowing. This book just gave me feels, the pain, so sequel is much more painful than the first book. Like in the first book, I felt like this drama and small drama, and then in the second book, it just all the conflict between the characters, the plot line, and something makes you confused, like what's going on. It's just so good. Jenny Han did a great job with this two duologies. I actually haven't read Jenny Han's other books, like The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is like a trilogy, I think so. That's a series. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that series name right, because I don't know if that's even the real name of the series, but I've been going through Goodreads, obviously, and I've heard that To All the Boys I've Loved Before duology is so much more better than the trilogy, so I don't think I'm gonna pick up that series because it didn't really sound that interesting to me. But I have learned to give a book a shot, because I gave a shot to this book and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I instantly pick up the second book and I love the both of them. If you like romance, like The Fault in Our Stars, Why We Broke Up, and all of those stuff, you should definitely pick up this duology because it's so good. I honestly think these two books are better than John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. I'm so sorry to say this, but my opinion, John Green's The Fault in Our Stars is down here. Jenny Han is, I don't know if this is even in the video. These two books gave me a lot of amazing high school romance kind of vibe, which surprisingly I enjoyed. I mean, I kind of stereotypical when it comes to like cheerleaders, jocks and stuff like that, and the girl falls in love with the jock and stuff like that. It's kind of not my thing. But this one is surprisingly amazing. The jock, aka Peter Kavinsky, is not as awful as I thought he would be. Like if you credit that Jenny Han. I was happy that this book was actually also friendly. There was no like homophobic stuff, and then there was like no slut shaming, which is good to see in a high school drama series romance novel. That is all for the no spoiler section. If you have not read the first book, I suggest you to leave and come back when you've read the book, and so we could discuss it together. But you could also check out my To All the Boys I've Loved Before book review, which I also made, and I'll link the video around the screen. So yeah, definitely check that one out, and then you can come back and we can discuss. On to the spoiler section of this video. Okay, I don't know if you guys realize I'm kind of like stuttering and stuff like that. It's probably because I'm trying to keep my damn things together. Like my insides are gonna blow up. I can't control my emotions with this amazing book. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the character. Lara Jean in this book was a little bit, I won't call her a bitch. All of the things she does in this second book, I see why. I mean, come on, can we talk about Peter Kavinsky always being alone with Genevieve? Oh my god, the characters, I don't know why. Maybe it's because of jock and cheerleader stuff, the popular girl and the jock and the popular guy. Peter Kavinsky always is so friendly, which I hate. I hate the fact I love him. I don't know if I said that in my previous videos, but I hate the fact that I love him. I don't know what's Genevieve's motive. I mean, I know Genevieve has been going through a lot of difficult stuff, like with her dad and stuff like that, but she could have told Lara Jean. I know they're not really friends at this moment, but I don't know what's her motive. That's a problem. My best friend keeps saying that
you don't know Genevieve, you have to finish the book.
Well, I finished the book and I still pretty much hate her. Genevieve is killing two birds with one stone. First, she's actually having a family problem so that Peter comforts her because they're apparently close friends. Second, she's not telling Lara Jean because she knows it's killing her, and she's a psychomaniac biatch. She just wants to ruin Lara Jean's relationship because she's a jealous tote bag. I have no other way to describe without doing bad words, but yeah. I mean, I can't even explain my feels without being so angry. I mean, Peter knew that Genevieve was the one that posted the video, and he confronted her and asked her. And then when Lara Jean asked him, he was lying. And I was like, what? In the first book, I told my best friend that this jock's gonna cheat on her, because that's what all jocks do. And then, okay, sorry, not all jocks do, okay? I'm just a little bit pissed at Peter Kavinsky. And then I read the first book and almost like halfway through the second book, and I'm like, oh, he's nice, he won't do that. And at the end of the book, it was revealed that when Lara Jean asked him if she didn't went to the hot tub in the first book, Peter was basically waiting for Genevieve. I was like, what the hell? I completely went from loving Peter back to hating him in the first part. I mean, I love Peter, don't get me wrong, but you know, it hits you right in the heart when he says, I don't know. When Lara Jean asked him if she didn't came to that hot tub, would he have kissed Genevieve? And he said, I don't know. I really want to punch him in the face, but I have a feeling if I punched him in the face, he's probably going to punch me back and I won't win in this battle because he's a jock. But I do love the friendship support of Chris and Lucas, which I did not give a lot of credit in the first book. She's different, but she's lovable. She's the type of best friend I would want. I mean, I love my best friends, don't get me wrong. I love you all. But I mean, like, she'll be a great best friend to have, to support you. Someone who's a badass and brave enough to say what she thinks. Just so cool. And Lucas is just adorable. I mean, it's funny when he talked about John Ambrose McLaren. Lara and Lucas basically had this fangirl moment where he told her that he had a little crush on him once. And she told him she had a crush on him too, which was funny. And then there's Kitty. Kitty, when she's trying to hook his dad up with Miss Rothschild. I forgot the Miss name, but that was cute. That was really cute. And the fact that John was Stormy's grandson or great grandson, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it was shocking to me too. But anyway, that was like small parts of the book I love. We didn't really get a lot of Josh and Margaret, which I was sad because in the first book they were like a big role. And I know that Lara Jean's moving on with her life, stuff like that. But it's so sad to see the cast of the original first book. Kind of some of them were like in the background instead of in the front. I'm so pissed that Peter asked Lara Jean,
hey, would you go to the game with me?
and Lara Jean decided to wanted to surprise her boyfriend. And then when she went to the game, Peter wasn't there. He did not went to the game because he had an emergency. Damn emergency. So then Lara Jean decided to go to Peter's house to surprise or stuff like that with John McLaren, where he's the one that's driving her, which is cute. I don't ship them, I'm sorry. He's cute with her, but Peter and Lara for the win. Anyways, when John and Lara were going to Peter's house, and then when they were passing his house, there was Genevieve and Peter hugging. Well, Genevieve's face is in his chest. Oh god, I swear I could throw a tantrum at this. I will throw a cup. Ooh. Anyways, after that, Lara Jean just went home and she texted Peter,
come by after you're hanging out with Genevieve.
and I was like, you go girl, you do that, you slam him. Yes, I love you for doing that. I'm gonna repeat this because I loved it. And you know what? I'm gonna read what it said because I remember the page because it was that deep for me. It was 242, I think. Oh god, I think I forgot. No, 242. I think that's page. Oh my god. Here he is.
I see her car first parked on the street in front of his house. The next thing I see is the two of them standing together on the street for all to see. He has his arms wrapped around her. She's leaning into him like she can stand on her own 2 feet. Her face is buried in his chest. He is saying something in her ear, petting her hair tenderly.
What the hell is this? Jenny Han, stop playing with my emotions. From that moment, I was like, I'm gonna read you guys the text. That Lara Jean was so awesome.
I text Peter, come over after you're finished hanging out with Genevieve.
You go. You are the queen. You bad girl. I was gonna say bad something else, but no cussing. You are awesome. Oh my god. Lara Jean, I love you. Can I date you? Please? But I'm not your type. I don't think you're kind of my type too, but I just love your attitude so much. And all Peter could reply was,
okay.
you're so busted. I'm sorry. He didn't cheat. We all know that, but what the hell? I think most of this video, which is probably like minutes, like 20 hours or something, I don't know, but basically me ranting about Peter and Genevieve, and how much I want to knock her on the head. What's wrong with Genevieve? I don't care. She's such a jealous person. Get over it. He chose Lara Jean. What is wrong with you? God, I'm so frustrated. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. I don't even know what's going on. What tore my heart to pieces was when they were breaking up.
He speaks first.
It isn't what you think, Lara Jean. It really isn't.
Well, excuse me. Tell me what this is actually about, and please end my misery, because I will literally throw this book on this damn camera and won't feel guilty about it. Actually, I would. I would actually feel guilty about it. And then Lara Jean said,
When we first started all this, I was really happy just being at home with my sisters and my dad. It was cozy. And then we started hanging out, and it was like you brought me out into the world. At first it was scary, but then I liked it too. Part of me wants to just stay next to you forever. I could easily do that. I could love you forever.
Lara, stop. Stop blaming me. Stop. And then Peter says, trying to be all his voice-like,
Then just do that.
excuse me, just do that? Are you kidding me? Okay, this is where I start to tear up when Lara Jean was actually crying. She said,
I can't. I take a shaky breath. I saw you too. You were holding her. She was in your arms. I saw everything.
and then Peter said,
If you'd seen everything, you'd know that it wasn't anything like what you're saying.
and then Lara Jean basically looked at Peter with like sad eyes, If I was her, I'd be like, bruh. And he just goes on,
Come on, don't look at me like that.
oh my God, I look like a guppy fish. He said Jen needed him. I'm so conflicted. He said that Lara Jean will always be his #1 girl. Well, I'm sorry, if I was in Lara Jean's place, I don't even know what to do. This book just messes with my mind. Thank you so much, Jenny Han. Now I probably can concentrate on studying for the next 5 years. But I do love Peter because he's a nice friend. You know, he's loyal to his friend. He won't just tell secrets to his girlfriend, which I respect. I do respect that. I really do. It's just, if I was Lara Jean, I understand why she's angry. I mean, if your boyfriend or if your girlfriend does the same thing, she is protecting the other female gender or male gender or whatever you prefer, and they have like this secret together where he or she, aka your boyfriend or girlfriend, decides to always be there for him, her, the one that ruins your life basically. I would feel betrayed because I know nothing. I'm your boyfriend and I'm supposed to know something. I can't blame Lara Jean for having negative thoughts. One of the reasons why I love Lara Jean, because we share the same thing, that we always have negative thoughts, which is a bad thing actually, but that's why I think I kind of like her so much. She's so insecure about herself. She compares herself to Genevieve, like, oh, I'm not as pretty as her, I don't have beautiful hair, I don't have big breasts like her, stuff like that. That's because she always thinks she's not good enough for Peter. Well, honestly, I don't think, I'm sorry friends, but I don't think Peter is good enough for Lara Jean. Well, at least in this scene, I mean, I fell in love with him again in the last chapter, so. And then they broke up. Just like that. Peter asked for the necklace back. We're just like, what? What are you doing? Why are you asking for the necklace back? I am so done. Which she gave, obviously. And then for her birthday, he gave it back to her. When John gave a gift to, what's her name again? Lara Jean. And it was like, but this part I kind of fell in love with him again because he said like, you should keep it. I think that's, oh wait, I have to read it because that line was absolutely amazing. That is when Lara Jean was giving back the necklace to him, he said like,
No, when I get you back, I'm gonna put that necklace back around your neck and pin you.
damn it, Kavinsky! Back in your spell. I still hate Genevieve. I was also kind of upset when it turns out that the poem that Peter Kavinsky wrote was not original. I was really kind of upset. I mean, this is kind of late because I'm like almost at the end. I'm at the end, but yeah. And then at the end, they went to this tree house, their childhood tree house, and they got back together, which I think was sweet when they pledged their love for each other. But then I don't think that's the perfect conclusion. I mean, this is just me as a fan giving like my opinion, because I don't think the problems are solved. I mean, yeah, Lara Jean knows what's going on, but how does it resolve? Do they just get back together? It becomes back to normal again, like Peter goes to Genevieve. How will that look to other people? I'm sorry, I know we shouldn't care about other people. We do us, you do you. We choose our own destiny. But I just wanted to see more, like Peter and Lara. How are you gonna solve this aside from just saying I love you? Like, how do you actually find and fix the problem of Genevieve and Peter? And then with all of this so messed up life, and about Josh, it's just so fast. Josh just moves on like that. I think that this should be about Josh and Margaret. I mean, they shouldn't get back together, but I just wanted that perfect conclusion wrapped up perfectly like a little ribbon. But yeah, that's all for this video. That's all for my review. So basically, I still hate Genevieve. Peter, you better step up your game. Lara, I love you. And we have the same negative thoughts over and over again. Chris and Lucas, you are like best friends goals. Absolutely. Daddy and Kitty, love you all. Margaret, amazing. Josh, I wish I could see more. John was absolutely a sweetheart, and I hope finds love, I guess. He's such a nice guy. I kind of wanted him to end up with Chris. Like, isn't it cute, John and Chris? Oh, that'd be so funny. Who knows, maybe Jenny Han will make a spin-off about Chris and John, which I'm hoping too much. But yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you liked this video. Subscribe if you really liked it, so that you could get notified when I post videos, which is every week. And comment down below if you want to talk about more about the book. I would love to talk to you guys. It will be such an amazing thing if you guys actually talk in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out my personal project blog, where it's about my school task called The Personal Project, and I'm making a book community and a book blog where you all should check it out, where I post reviews, like some cute photos of book related stuff and quotes and some of my friends' reviews and recommendations, all that stuff. And you should definitely check it out. And yeah, that's all. And see you next time on my next video. Goodbye. The worst thing about this review and this book is that I still love Peter and Lara.